Okay, the project for today, I guess, is gauges. I like gauges. This is my SmartCraft meter, and Mercury made these really cool, but sometimes like the display is a little hard to read, especially if like you're flying down the lake. But I do like it. I really like it. And it's kind of in the best location, I think, because I can look just right there. If it was in the place of this one, then I wouldn't be able to see it. But this right here is, I don't like. This is really old. It still works. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But I think I want to replace this gauge. And my pressure gauge down here works. So it kind of has a black, edge to it. So what do? Like the molar one has kind of a silver. So I like that. I replaced this gauge. And then this is one that's tied to your lower unit. Gives you your speed. But you got your graph usually. So you're kind of going by the speed of the graph. So, I don't even know if it works. I don't even know if it's hooked up. So I'm thinking about doing something with this. And then right next to it down here, I got a place where like you could put, a little voltmeter and maybe, USB, I don't know, C or USB. I want to see what I can get, maybe put here. And then I got a place here, but the problem with this is, I don't know. It almost be nice to have the voltmeter and some kind of cool gauges, but I'm old school. I like old gauges. Also thought about mounting a graph here, so it's just like right here. I don't know. First things first, though, so I need to replace this gauge. So I just came out here, and it's got like a standard hole, and usually you just kind of get even just a measuring tape, you can get an idea. So that's 2.5 inches, so it's probably a 2.25 inch gauge. And then from there to there, it's like 2.75. So I believe this is going to be a little different than just like a 2 inch gauge or 2.5 inch gauge. But I think that's what the hole is, 2.5 inches. Yeah, so we could pop this one out and actually measure it, but you can see it's kind of, about 2.5 inches. Yep, 2.25. 2.25 inches. So I'm gonna see what I can come up with. I mean, it would be really cool to have like just a little display, like a round one. I wish Mercury made one that was like gave you, I don't know, certain information, or like they even make the little square ones. Obviously I could replace probably the whole dash and just get rid of all this stuff. I don't know, I'm just trying to make it kind of cool, or at least functional. It's like it didn't bother me these were missing, and this worked. But now I want to tidy it up some. And then I got a switch up there that's tied to this trim, tilt and trim, and it's intermittent. Trim works here. You can hear it. Anyway, I got to fix that switch. It kind of worked, and it kind of didn't work. So now I'm just gonna replace it. I think, anyway, it's probably a 4-pole, like ground, hot, and then it'll be blue and green up and down. Yeah, I don't know. You don't need a light. LED lights, like I thought this would be cool to have a LED lights, but now it's off right now. I got a master switch, but the thing about that is the lights burn energy. So if you're trying to conserve energy, you probably don't like that. They do heat up. I almost like just regular switches. There's all kinds of switches you can get. I also decided I got to take all my tackle and everything out of the boat because to get my trolling motor off, I'm gonna have to probably climb up in a box somehow or some way. But yeah, it's cold here in Tennessee. It's not too bad. Just get bundled up. At least we don't have snow. Might be time for a new shop vac. Empty all these. It's a lot of work. It's all gotta come out. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to figure out the switch up here. So, those guys down there, I gotta take that trim switch out and see how many poles it is. I got the trolling motor off right now. Right here is a little brick. So when you're taking these off, make sure you take the ones you need, not those two. Pretty easy, just take this plate off. Oh no. Wish I could set you guys over here somewhere. Mine, there's just 3 on top and 3 on the bottom. And there's these 2 screws in the middle, and that actually holds a block. It's like a junction box. What a block! It's like a, anyway, you get the idea. It's a junction block. And then the way this Minn Kota Fortrex is on here, then there's a bunch of bolts down in there, but this thing should just lift out. It's kind of a weird location, but it will come out of there. And it's tight. Alright. So then, yeah, it looks like stuff. This is not. What is that? Navigation lights. I think that just goes there. Alright, well that's no good. That's gonna have to be fixed. So how many poles do we got over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 poles? Why do you have to have 6 poles? That's hot. That's hot. They're showing a 6 pole. I mean, that's like. Got 6 poles, but that shouldn't be right. It should be just So your two hots are coming to this one, up and down is on the bottom, and then it looks like something has happened here. Is that this other line that's right here? Something's happened to this. Okay. Well, let's get a couple of switches. We get a 3 and a, oh, let's just get a 6. What? That's 2, 4, 6, 7. That's a 7. Well, that's navigation lights. But this should be our trim. And we don't need a fuse in line. Okay. All right. I'll get out a little test light. That'll let me figure it out. What does it say though? How many amps? Let's just take it loose. That's green. The bottom would be red, and this should be hot. And then this, how does this go again? Push in. It's little tabs. It'll allow you to push it in. This has got to be fixed. This is not right. You just got to wrestle it out of there. Don't break anything. I wish I had a ladder. 1, 2, 5, 3, 6, 7. This is a 20 amp, 12 volt. All right, I'm gonna get one of these. It's pretty old, and I gotta figure out what all this crap is like. It's not right. I have to fish that out of there. Oh boy! And then this has just got a bunch of screws. I guess you stick your hand underneath. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, I got the switch ordered. The next thing I want to do is see. This molding looks pretty terrible. It goes here, it goes up there, and then it kind of got stretched. I don't know if it just shrank or what, but then it goes all the way down over there. You can probably see it. Not me having to get up in the boat, but yeah, see how it kind of goes down, and it's like it just shrinks right there. So, I mean, the steering wheel's kind of in the way, but here's a good shot of it. Anyway, I was trying to look up where I should get this stuff, and then looks like they riveted it, but it should be C-channel, and that stuff just like it kind of latches on. I don't know if it's because we have all these weird angles, but I think what you would do is start here and work your way around, and it's by the foot, and it's pretty cheap. So I don't know, you know, maybe do the whole thing. What do you guys think? Should I measure it or should I just get it? But I hate how it looks. It just looks terrible. I think I'll drill those out, pull all that off. All right, taking this trolling motor off shouldn't be too bad of a deal. The only thing, I'm going to sell this, right? But it does need a new piston. So I don't know. I mean, you can still use it, but I'm going to check into it and see what they want for one. Because I don't know, I might just buy one and then sell it with this. I don't know. The stabilizer bar I am going to take off. So somebody had to, you know, get their own stabilizer bar And of course I'm taking all the electronics off. I got my Hydra Wave and I got my transducer here. I think I'm going to sell that transducer because I won't really need it. I don't know, you know, I could think about that, maybe get a control head only and put it somewhere. I don't really need it, so not for what I do. Anyway, gonna take all this off. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna do, and then get it ready where I can just get all the electronics off. To get this up, there's a couple of screws, but I don't know if there's bolts underneath this, and I'm not sure yet. Like, I'm gonna have to get probably up inside of a rod locker. That's what I'm thinking. I can't get to it from the front here, but I'm thinking I can get through. I don't know. We're gonna look into it and see what I figure out. These things, they're just beauty pieces. They don't have to come off or anything. You leave those on, and there's like 6 screws, and then there's like big washers with you get the idea. Yeah, here's a good shot. Got 6 screws, and then there's probably a number 10 bolt behind it, and you can see where, like, even bringing this down, like, I mean, I gotta take all this, snap it off, get rid of the tie wraps. That goes pretty fast. I really have a better way to do it. There's that. And then I gotta just take these 2. Yeah, I just did this one time because it broke on me. I'm gonna take this off. This doesn't go with it, so I'll need an Allen for that. Pressure. Alright, I'm gonna keep those. Alright, gotta get that stuff off next. I gotta get this off. I think, what is this, 5/16? Yeah, 5/16. The problem is, one's down, one's up. That's what it is. See, I guess I can tilt it up somewhat.
Yeah, we can tilt it up rest of here.
There we go. Come on, baby. There's a lesson for you. Alright, there's my transducer. Never know when we'll get some pliers. There's my hard drive. Okay. Alright, well this is really tight, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I believe I got it figured out. I got this long extension. Yeah, and then I think this is the right one. I want to try to get the ones out front there first, and then I'll get the ones in the middle last, and she should come right off of there. And plus, these are the hardest ones to reach, so I like to always do the stuff the hardest, I guess. Let's see if I can reach down. I think it's a 10. So if I go like that, see, this isn't straight. I don't know if I like that or not, but I can switch it. So if it's like that, hopefully this will work. And I've got the batteries disconnected. It's gonna be the hard part. It's like getting way up in here. You can't even see what I'm doing because I gotta like stick my arm up underneath here. I don't even know. Like, I may not even have. May have just like too fat arms to even get up in there. Yeah. So, I don't know. How you can get that. See, I can only reach to that. So, almost need. It's close. If I could just see where I'm going. It's probably just not far enough. I don't know. I have to really, man. Huh. Yeah, no. Probably just barely not. Huh. I really want to get these two off in the front first. And it came out. So those are just lag screws. Okay, our wood screws. That one. Another one just like that. Well then, what are these? These got bolts here. Okay, so let's see what size they are. I don't know if that's it or not. Kind of feels like not. I don't want to drop this. And lithiums don't like to be dropped. I mean, it might be close, but Yeah, I don't think that's it. I think it's got to be 7/16 maybe. Let me go stripe for that. Alright, I got a little nebby 7/16. See if this goes on there. Oh yeah, don't you know? Well, that'll work. Now I just need this. I don't know if I need this longer. An extension, but let's see what happens. Oh, and we don't want to drop anything. We got a washer and a 7/16 lock nut, which we'll probably replace. And alright, so that one's how did they read? Let's see. Come on now. Well, it's hard to maneuver around here. See this? Wish you could. Wish I had somebody else's camera. Hands in there. The Minn Kota guy said that the new Fortrex, the Quest, is it's slightly bigger footprint than a Fortrex. I got a Fortrex, so it's a slightly bigger footprint is what he said. Anyway, something to think about. Now I can set this dude down, I think. I can get to those other two. And now it's probably when you could really got it. All right. Last one. Oh yeah. Oh. Got it. Almost dropped the last one. Or did I? Pretty sure this, I believe, is loose. Oh, yeah, it's loose. Alright, that's loose. Looks like we got 3 bolts holding this thing down, or 3 screws. Just basic deck screws, and this thing comes off. I'm hoping I can slide this up through here. I don't know. I got this. I don't remember how I secured this. I don't really want to have to move it. Then I got 2 wires that's coming over here. That's for 36 volts, so I'm gonna have to take that loose too. Should be the last one. The never-ending bolt. It's another one. What? 2 inches, 2.5. All right. Now what? Now what? Let's see. I can get. Cable for me. I don't know. Move this stuff out of the way. Okay. Let's come back over here. Through there. Oh boy. Yeah, it's loose now. Seems like I put number 10s on the back side. Alright, well, we'll have to see if we can't figure that out. I mean, I could take this all apart, but that don't make any sense. And I can't turn this. I don't think I can turn the control head. Think about that before I took this off. See, you can't move it up and down. Maybe it won't be too bad. Man, it's a pretty strong one. It's going down the lake, so that's all we did. Okay. Alright, now I can return to what I was doing. Get a new turbo motor ordered, which the 52 inch is what I want, and I don't know, they're supposed to have them coming here in the next couple weeks, I guess. If it doesn't, I'll just go for the 45. But the 52, if you guys want the 52 or the 60 inch Quest, the new brushless motors, I can get them, but it's gonna be, there's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, see, I just put some anchors in there. That's what I did. All right, so now this is off. I take this and put it down on the ground and put it up on Craigslist for sale. And I hope I get a few bucks. I don't know how much I'll get, but we'll see. Man, we're gonna have to clean this all up underneath where it was. Okay, it's the next day and we got the trolling motor off. Here she is. And it's not much to it. You know, you got your foot pedal, trolling motor. Obviously this is an old one. No spot lock, so you know, this is before they got iPilot and all that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously I'm gonna get whatever I think I can get. I don't know, you know. I kind of put it out there. I don't really know how much they're worth. Or maybe somebody comes over and I sell it to them for cheap. But gonna get a new trolling motor. Just waiting for the new Quest. I really would like the 52 inch or 51 inch. 52 inch, I think, or whatever it is. 36 volt. They're like 24 or 36. I don't quite understand. But anyway, I got a 36 volt system, so 112 pound. I think now they're saying 115 pounds of thrust. You know, it used to be 112, but with the brushless motor, I guess they gained a couple of pounds of thrust there. So obviously it's a really overcast day, but I will need to address the front of here and like buff this out. And this is probably the next thing that I need to do. I'm going to show you guys, but that's what it looks with the trolling motor removed. So obviously underneath this we had a lot of oxidation, and so anyway, probably have to get some. It's very cold to be doing this too, but like maybe a spray bottle and some sandpaper. You know, I don't know. I may have to go real aggressive at first, but some of this is obviously had an old trolling motor on here. Who knows? They drilled holes and did what they did. I may fill them up with some clear. Like I could do that. You know, could even put another sheet of glass, but I think the first thing to do is just get this all cleaned up. So some compound, maybe some cut compound. I do have this, and I want to probably tape this off just so I don't get close to it, but